Hello, my name is Griffin, and I'm going to be your attending sorcerer for today. Now, you are concerned about a number of issues. Could you please list them for me? Blight, yes. Blight has been going around, unfortunately, and lots of villages have experienced blight. It's totally fine. We can cure it, probably. On any other symptoms that you're concerned about? Yes, boils and dark thoughts. Okay, yes, don't want to give in those, just be careful with those. Don't want to summon a demon or something. But don't worry, it's definitely something that we can handle. Okay, and yes, and you were hoping to get the magical treatment. Yes, magical treatment. Now, that will cost you a quarter of your soul. Is that all right with you? Okay, quarter soul. And the other half will be due next week with 7% interest. Yes, okay. Agrees to interest. Perfect, so we can get started with your treatment. So the first thing I want to do is just focus on my hands for a moment. Listen to them. Let it bring you to a semi-hypnotic state so that you can really relax and enjoy the moment. As I summon my magical energies. The important thing about the arcane is that you keep a clear and open mind so that they can penetrate into your mental shell, your ego and your id, and let it mold you to a better and healthier tomorrow. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to use these chains of alisium. Now, these are specially attuned to you now, so they will hold on to the mental and physical chains that hold you down, and as we shake them, it releases the chains that you have been holding on to. Feel the release. Let it all wash over. The physical burdens that have manifested, let them melt away. Very good, you're doing fantastic. You're keeping a nice open mind, and that is keeping you connected to the plane of magic so that we can manipulate the weave and allow any impurities to be washed away. Yes, fantastic. I can see the lightness coming off you as the chains absorb all of your misfortune, your doubts and anxiety, any stress. Gaze into the chains and let it all melt away. Roll, fall down and around. Let it swirl and let it fall away. Yes, this first treatment is my favorite because it's so effective, and you are already glowing, absolutely like a haunted radioactive plate. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, okay, so that treatment has already been paid for. Do you own any property that you could put on lien to afford the following treatment? I know it's expensive, but they're so potent, and the chains are used up now, like completely. You used them, so I'll have to get more chains, and just then the stocking fees. You have a chicken, okay? Chicken. Is it a egg-laying chicken? Yes. Okay, so we will accept that, and that should be enough payment for the remainder treatment. So fantastic, you want to pay any more? It's all taken care of. Now, for our next treatment, would you like the baths of eternal youth or the drippy droppies of cool relaxation? Baths of eternal youth. Okay, so as you can see right now, since you have not been treated yet with the baths of eternal youth, you are sad because your mortality is making you sad. But after the magical sprays of the baths of eternal youth, you'll see that you are, in fact, happy because you'll never have to say goodbye to your loved ones. Well, you won't have to say goodbye. They'll have to say goodbye because they have not had my treatment yet. But if you don't want that, then, you know, if you got more chickens. So we're going to spray now. I'm going to spray this way. If I spray it on a pure mortal, it will melt your skin. So just absorb the spray. Just let it kind of waft, sort of like a cologne situation where it's like in the air and you walk through it, and just let it graze you. Not too much though. I don't want to have to melt your skin or clean up your melted skin. It's just, you know. So just feel the spray. Oh yes. Oh, I can feel my skin getting younger and the wrinkles just melting away. And wow. Do you feel the effects? Like, yes. Oh my gosh. You are looking so young and so beautiful and or handsome, whatever adjective you like, but you are looking radiant. I'm telling you, at the very least, you're going to live to 900, and at 899, you're kind of thinking, this is going on a bit long, I might as well get off here. So you're going to be grateful, whether it's eternity or 900. I promise you, it's a great treatment. Now, this isn't part of the service. I wanted to introduce you to my friend Fred. He's very socially anxious, and we're trying to socialize him by having him meet customers. He never comes out of his egg. So, this is Fred. Please say hi. Oh, he likes you. Yeah. Good, Fred. I know it's stressful being out in the open. I'll put you back in the egg. But listen, Daddy wants you to become a brave dragon, okay? You're going to have to fight off the invading hordes at some point. So I need you to get a little more tough. How are you going to roast our enemies with dragon fire if you can't say hi to a few customers? Okay. Thank you, Fred. Say goodbye. Thank you. I will leave you with one egg when I take your chicken as a kind of a thank you. Now, this next treatment, it's more visual than anything, and there's a chance that you will give in and succumb to the madness looking into this portal to the abyss. But I want to assure you that with the baths of eternal youth lingering on your skin, it should offer some buffer from the madness. Just if you start hearing destroy everyone, please ignore that and focus more on my voice. It's important, okay? So first off, let's get the abyss up and spinning, and just focus your mind onto it and the swirls, and allow them to gently guide you away from the mortal plane and into the higher realms of existence. Yes. Keep it spinning, I'm sorry. I know. Oh, do not let it seduce you, but let it guide you to keeping yourself above all the nonsense. You are strong. You are powerful. Even the abyss submits to your will. Breathe in and out. You're still with me, right? Okay, good. Yesterday I go glossy-eyed. I didn't want to lose you. If customers keep getting sucked away by extra-dimensional beings, who's gonna pay all the rent? Yeah. So it's like, on the bright side, if you do get sucked away, I do have half your soul, so part of you would still exist in our plane. And it might be, excruciatingly painful to have your very soul split apart, but I do think it would be a unique experience, and one I really should charge for at this point. I wonder how I can get the rest of this soul. Anyway, on to our next treatment. Now, we have the Drippy Droppy of pure relaxation, or whatever I said earlier. This one is one of my most potent. It will penetrate to your very core, all the way to your genetic ancestors, and summon forth their energies and resources, the lingering power contained within your DNA. So every drop that I drop, you are becoming 10 times, no, 100 times stronger. Try not to break any of the furniture there, be careful with the new strength. Just listen carefully now. Do you feel it? Do you feel the power rising within you? Yes. Focus. Don't let any of this raw power escape. You must circulate it within your lower power centers. To maintain it, keep your mouth shut. You don't want any of the energy escaping. You're doing fantastic. Keep channeling the energy. Let it rise within you. Yes, I can see you're radiating like a Saiyan. You're doing fantastic. Keep going. Keep channeling the energy. You're magnificent. Your power calls to me, but I will resist. It is yours to do with what you please. Yes. Your muscles are shining like you're in a bodybuilder competition. So, let's check in now that we're about halfway through our scheduled appointment. How divinely radiant do you feel now? You feel like you could slay God. Wow. I love to hear it. Power, it is intoxicating. Now, are you noticing any side effects from the half of your soul that I've removed? Yes. A little dazed, yeah. Oh, you can feel that? Oh, I didn't know you could feel that just yet. I will put off, doing your soul until you're done, so, it's okay. I'm a little dazed. Yeah, I was spinning you faster than the speed of light, so that would cause some planar distortion, so I'll put that to the side. Now, if you had to rate me on a scale of 1 to 99,000, and 99,000 being the most supreme and amazing experience you've ever had, and 1 being the 7 hells, how would you rate this experience so far? 98,000. Okay. Can you elaborate on why you're not giving me the full 99,000? Because I took half your soul and your chicken. Is it really too much to pay when you're getting divine youth and power above what your mere mortal understanding previously understood? I'm glad to hear it. They'll be giving me a 99,000 on Swelp. It's like Yelp for Sorcerer's Swelp. They're not very good with naming schemes, it's fine. Alright. And did you know that you'll get 67% off your next treatment if you refer me to a friend? Can I get any names of people you'd recommend for my services? Davida? And where's she located? Okay, around the thatch roof hut. And how many chickens do you think she has? She's got 5 chickens. Alright, that sounds like a good customer. Okay, call later with orb. I can't get into these new orb apps. Have you been able to get into them? Yeah, I've been trying to meet, spicy sorceresses in my area, but every time I, send payment of a few souls, they say we need more payment. There's a bit more of a lag in the dimensional plane of travel, and we're gonna need to have some more soul. And I'm thinking there's not any source. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. And then, what would you know? You've recently been empowered. You wouldn't know anything. All right. So before we do our final treatment, is there anything truly troubling you? Anything that you've neglected to tell me so far? Oh, the haunting. Yeah. So, the issue with wraiths is they tend to latch on to negative memories. And so when you're holding on to negativity, it draws them to you, almost like a beacon, like a bonfire, if you will, but a bonfire of the soul. Now, the good thing is you only have half a soul now, so they'll be less drawn to you. And with the chains of alisium, you've been mostly purified of your negative energy, but sometimes they still, nonetheless, get attached to their victims. How long has this been going on for, this haunting? Ever since you can remember. And how far back can you remember? Oh, since you were a baby. You remember when you were a baby? That's kind of wild. I don't want to remember all the things you do as a baby. You're like grabbing at pants. That's wild. Anyway, so this wraith, it seems particularly attached to you since it's been with you for, 20 years? Oh, yeah. 25? Oh, you look good. So yeah, it's particularly attached, so we're going to have to summon the full extent of my magical ability. Now this right here is an ancient device known as a slanky, and in its coils it is able to trap malevolent spirits so that you can be rid of them once and for all. So listen and allow it to penetrate your mind. Let it in. Let it absorb all of the remaining negativity that the chains of alisium were unable to remove. Yes. Let it take hold. Let it in. And let it out. I can see the wraiths' attachments. They're holding on tough, but we're tougher. We have more magical power between the two of us. We are beholders of the divine. Good job. You're doing so well. Yes, now hold on. Visualize the connection in your mind's eye. Let the sound penetrate and capture the connection. And with a pull and a tug, let it sever the connection. We now have the wraith's energy within the slinky. We now have rid you of any residual negative energy. You are free, minus the piece of soul I have of yours. You are free like a bird leaping from the nest. You have eternal youth to hold on to and wash the passing of time. Congratulations on completing your treatment. You did so incredibly well. I am so proud of you. It takes a lot of courage to come to a sorcerer such as myself and truly rise above the mortal coil. You have done it. And before you go, if you'd like to tip any the remainder of your soul, that would be very generous. Tips are never expected, but always appreciated. 10%? Come on, at least 15 is good. Okay. Thank you, 15%. Alright. Fantastic work. I'm sure you feel radiant and powerful now. Go out there and smite your enemies. Fantastic. I will always be here should you need my services again. You, and I don't say this to everyone, are my favorite customer. I will see you when the witching moon calls us together, and when I need to collect a bit more, I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta.